everyone, how's it going? I wanted to do a Facebook Live video. I was trying to think of a post and how to write it out, but it just seemed like it was going to be a long written post, so I figured I would just start blabbing and see if anything meaningful comes out. I just finished watching the Hidden Figures, the new movie that just came out, Hidden Figures, about the women who were mathematicians at NASA. And if you're thinking about seeing it, or if you're not thinking about seeing it, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It brought tears to my eyes, but I've dried them already. And it just really, it was a fantastic movie. And it was fantastic in my mind, in my opinion, because it really talked about breaking through your limitations. And I don't know who I'm quoting, but I've heard that the only limitations you have are the ones you put on yourself. And I think this movie really just showed that, because it was about women, and I love, women empowerment, and every single one of those women and the people around them were told that they couldn't do certain things, like go to school and jobs that they were doing, and they believed and were passionate enough about their skills and their capabilities and who they were as people, to keep going and to fight for what that they knew was right, and to fight for what they believed in, and not necessarily just for themselves, but they knew that their behavior and their actions were going to have impact on the communities around them. And it really got me thinking about the limitations that I put on myself, and how I need to really assess those and remind myself that I can break through them. In the coaching class that we were in this morning, one of the questions, the self-assessment questions, was, what are the obstacles that we need to overcome? And I started thinking about how I've been wanting to get up in the morning and work out first thing, and do some writing and do some business before I actually go to work. Thank you, Molly. And, my mind tells me that I'm too tired, and I go to bed too late, and if I don't get it done in the morning, I'll eventually get it done, and blah, 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 blah. And there are so many other things that I talk myself out of that I want to work on. And it's amazing. I love finding stories of people who have just blown past the barriers that would stop 99% of the population, and not only was it, they were the first to do, I don't want to give too much away about the movie, because, I hate it when people do that. I dislike it when people do that. But it was just so, I don't know the opposite of the word disheartening, but it was amazing to me to watch how these women just continued to push forward. And they didn't always have the support of their family, and the people that were close around them, but these three in particular had each other, and they motivated each other, and they talked each other through. And that really also just falls in line with my belief in community and finding like-minded people, and connecting with people who believe in you and who build you up and tell you that you can do anything that you put your mind to, and how helpful that is, and how much of an impact that has. For me personally, when someone believes in me, it's incredible, and it helps me to believe in myself in those moments that, I fall short. And there's so many other things that I could say about this movie, and I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but I've got something in my teeth. Anyway, Hidden Figures, Very awesome movie. If you have limitations that you... What am I trying to say? The only limitations you have are the ones you put on yourself. Really, there's nothing that we can't break through to get to the life that we want for ourselves and for our families and for our communities. Everything takes time. Everything takes effort. Not everything is easy. But if you're passionate about it and you truly believe in it, then no matter how hard it is, when you finally get there, and even along the way, it's like, damn, I did that, and I made this possible. It may have felt impossible, but I made this possible. And so my question to you is, what can you make possible for yourself? You can either answer in the comments or answer in your mind. I'd love to hear what you have to say. It's making me think about what I want to make possible for myself and all the things that my heart has been wanting, but I have been too afraid to say out loud or to admit to myself. First one being, I want to be fully self-employed. I want to make that happen for myself. I want to go on the Success Club trips through my company and go to amazing places like Paris. And it's going to take work, and it's not necessarily going to be this year. I have yet to get started, but it's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. And so the other thing was, they don't teach us about women like these people in school. And I would love to hear if any of you know about stories about people that they don't necessarily teach us about. I know I'm rambling, but if you're still watching, hey, yay. I was recently told, I don't even know her name, and now I want to find out her name, but there was a woman that swam from Florida to Cuba, I think, and she was really old, and she was the first one to do it. And but I feel like I should know her name. Like, people should be talking about these people and not the people that are not necessarily doing bad things, but I would love to hear more empowering stories and to learn about people that break through their barriers and are innovators and are the first to do something or to make it better, or to basically tell everyone that's telling them that they can't do something, hell yes I can, and I'm going to show you that I can, and then do it. So, and if you've done something, because it's not just famous people that are old and have died, I know that there's people around me that kick ass, and let me hear your stories. Okay, that's all I have to say for now. Again, Hidden Figures, I give 2 thumbs up, but you can't see my 2 thumbs. 1, 2 thumbs up. I'm probably going to own it as soon as it comes out. I'm probably going to see it more than once, because it's totally worth it. And if you love stories about strong-ass women and the people that support them, then this is a great movie. Okay. And if you're feeling down, then I can, as long as I'm healthy. Well, that's why I'm trying to be healthy for as long as I can. And that's a limitation. You can always, I'm going to go on a tangent. I think you can take steps to be healthier. And that's what I want to do. Well, that's what I plan to do. So, love you. Thank you for making comments, and thank you for watching. And that's all I have to say. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye.